So you can see how compounding is a very highly effective money management technique that can generate a lot of money very, very quickly. Okay, so compounding and also leveraging. We'll cover leveraging in another issue, but you can see how compounding returns is exceptionally powerful. Now, you may be asking, well, if it was that simple, why isn't everyone doing it? Well, in fact, there are people doing it. Okay, and now that does involve obviously making a return of evens or 100% every single time for 30 days. Okay, now obviously that is very, very unlikely. Okay, but you can still compound, maybe not 30 times, but even 3, 4, 5 times can generate substantial returns. Okay, so what we're going to move on to now, what is the best way to take advantage of this? Okay, so how can we take advantage of this? Well, there is one method that I use, and what that is a method I have never taught anyone, by the way. This is the first time I'm actually mentioning it. I was going to release this as a separate system for you, and I have actually done that, but I'll get onto that in a second. A method that I use is to get 5 consecutive bets correct. Okay, 5 consecutive bets. That still may seem a bit of a taxing a thing to do, but it is definitely possible. So what do I mean? Well, if I bet £100 on my first bet with a horse again running at evens, and we're using evens just to keep the maths simple and to make the example much more understandable for you. So £100 on my first bet, horse running at evens, I stand to make a profit of £100, which I then place on the next horse. So that will be £200 on the next horse. Now, if I get this 5 times, I've turned an original investment of £100 into a massive £1,600. Okay, £100 into £1,600. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Okay, is it possible every day? Most likely not. Okay, I don't do this every day. I do not make these kinds of returns using this method, that is, every single day. Okay, but one thing I will mention: even if you make it once a week and lost on the others, you still make a handsome profit of over £1,000. Okay, now what is the best way you can do this? Well, how can you make £160 per day? Okay, so I use the example of £100. Even if you were to stake just £10 to start off with, you can still make an average of £160. Maybe not every day, but certainly every week. Now, one thing that one system, by the way, that has made money every single month is the everyday profit system. Okay, you do have some losing days, but more often than not, you make money every single month. That's the everyday profit system. It's not a monthly subscription. You simply pay a one-off sum, and you get the system of rules, so you can come up with the tips yourself. And it's exceptionally easy to use. There's only a few points. It only takes a few minutes a day. Okay, now it is a stop at a winner system. Okay, so you would need to look at the actual races themselves. You don't need to look at the live prices, by the way, not necessarily. But we do have 2 separate systems: the everyday profit system 1 and 2. One of which involves looking at live prices, the other one doesn't. Okay, only £47. Okay, this definitely would cost at least £100. We're actually going to price it at £97, but we decided to keep it at £47. Everyday profit system. Now, what I want to get to you here is my method, and I'll just move back to it. The method that I use, where you can generate over £1,000 profit a week, but that is using £100 stakes. Using this method here of getting all 5 races, I'm actually giving away for free. Okay, you can actually get it for free. I was going to sell it, but I've decided to give it away for free. Now, remember, you don't make money necessarily every single day using this system, but even if you have one day where it does work in the week, you've actually made more money than even if you lost on the other 6 days. Okay, so very, very, very profitable. So, for instance, I'll give you a quick example. Original investment of £100, you can turn that into £1,600, assuming odds of evens, remember, for 5 consecutive races. If you make that in one day and lost the other 6 days in the week at £100 each, that's £600. You still made a profit of over £1,000 for that week. So you only need one day a week for this to come through to make a very, very, very healthy return. Okay, and the maximum, by the way, you'll be losing is just what you stake. Okay, so I'll give an example of £100. If you wanted to do £10, that's entirely up to you, but it does make money. For me, it's a system that I personally use. I'm going to teach you what that system is When you purchase the Everyday Profit System, you also remember get a bonus system, which is the Everyday Profit System number 2, and I've decided to call my system the Everyday Profit System free. I've already got the author's permission, so I'm giving away my technique for free. Once you purchase the Everyday Profit System, you'll get the Everyday Profit System 2 and 3 at no cost. Okay, so bonus numbers 2 and 3, and my system is the Everyday Profit System free. Okay, so definitely worth looking at. If you do want to purchase it, then certainly have a look at that on the website. That's topracing.co.uk. Now, I did cover a little bit about this, our affiliate scheme, where you can generate up to £2,500 a month part-time. I say up to, it can actually be more than that, so you will need a ClickBank account, but if you do want to know more information, simply go to our website and click on the affiliates tab, and you can get more information on that. Okay, apologies once again, just having to rush through this newsletter a little bit because we do have a time frame we need to get it in by, so that's why we've had to do that. Like I did say, if you do want to have a proper read, simply visit our website. That's topracing.co.uk, and click on newsletters, and you'll be able to download our newsletters. Okay, we're just going to finish off with our quote of the month. It's from Kevin Costner, the actor, and I'm a big fan of dreams. Unfortunately, dreams are our first casualty in life. People seem to give up quicker than anything for a reality. Okay, so that's something to think about there. That's Kevin Costner. Okay, thank you very much once again for viewing our newsletter. Remember to keep a lookout for the tips and our services that we'll be giving away with regards to the Cheltenham Festival coming up, and we wish you the very best as well for that. So thank you very much, have a great month, and I'll see you next month.